I think one of the reasons I became a philosopher is that I found it so incredibly difficult in a very productive and engaging way. I was lucky enough to find philosophy when I was in high school. That's pretty rare here in the United States, but I had a one-semester course in philosophy. And it was this wonderful combination of feeling like I stumbled into a conversation that I didn't know other people were having, but I already knew how it went. So this feeling of finding an intellectual community that had stretched back at least a couple of thousand years was very exciting. And then I was really challenged by the difficulty of philosophical problems, how hard they were to address in a substantial, innovative, insightful way. When I teach my classes, I like to say that a philosophy class is a laboratory for failure. Let's just get that out of the way. We fail over and over again in philosophy. We make our attempts on these enduring questions of human existence and how we are to live with each other, and we put our best efforts forward, and then we inevitably find that those efforts are flawed, that they have missed some element of human existence, some element of challenge that the world poses that we need to go back and revise. And it's that, in fact, unending sense of inquiry that for whatever reason, I find exhilarating rather than demoralizing. Philosophy is not about making you happy. It's not about making your life easy. I do believe that it's about making your life richer. I believe it's about creating the opportunity to see more, to think new and different and troubling and compelling thoughts, and to be able to transform our dominant assumptions about who we are in the world that we live in. And while that can be a very painful process, it also can be a very illuminating one. When I finished my PhD, if I had been able to describe a university that I wanted to work at, and I wasn't, by the way, able to describe because philosophers don't get to choose. There just aren't enough jobs out there that we get to choose. But if I were to describe, I would have said this: I want to be at a place where my identities as a teacher and as a scholar are both supported. I want to be at a place where I can care about teaching, where I can work on my teaching, have colleagues to share ideas about teaching with, and not be perceived as someone who's therefore not doing scholarship. And there are plenty of places where that is the case, where even if you care about teaching, you want to be careful about not talking about it too much, because then people will think you're not publishing. I also want to be at a place where my scholarship is supported, where I can go to conferences, where my scholarship is recognized as important and valued. And I have received extraordinary levels of support. The Faculty Research and Development Committee has supported me time and time again with summer fellowships. I've been recognized by the college and the university, and I've gotten to attend some just incredibly important, meaningful conferences that have pushed my work along. It was that combination that I was looking for, and about 1,000 amazing things happened, and I found it at a very young age at Elon University.